So I see many of you are first time attending this webinar. I'm sure you must have just downloaded the software. And what I will be doing is today I'll be walking through the platform, the basic features of it. More importantly, how to navigate the platform so that it becomes easier for you to understand the structure of the platform. And then I will brief you on the features that are available. And subsequently, we are going to have a webinar on Thursday. This week, we are not conducting webinar every day. Otherwise, we always have webinars from Monday to Friday. But this week we are going to have a webinar on Thursday at 8 p.m. And there in that webinar, I will be taking questions from you. Any question that you have related to the platform, you can ask, and we will be making it more of an interactive session. So let me, without further any delay, I will show you the platform now. So I'm sure you would have already downloaded the platform and you would see some kind of a template there is already available by default. However, I would also like to I will show you how to create these templates and how to bind them together. And then, that becomes easier for you to understand the entire platform and how you can make use of the platform to the best of its availability. So what you can do is by when you click here, you will see all the templates that you create. There are some predefined templates as well. Any templates that you create will be available for you to see here. Next is the panels related to charts and different panels. So every feature in our platform is a panel. So it can be individually opened and bind it together and create your own screen. So there are multiple panels related to analytics, trading, information, portfolio, miscellaneous, and all those things. So once you open them, so they'll open individually, and I will also show you how you can join them together, how you can customize your screen. Here you can see on top there are certain uh, panels which are as there as favorites. So any template or a panel, when you click on star, it will appear here. And when you click again, it will disappear from there. So you can configure your templates or as well as the panels there, which you're going to use most of the time. So maybe you don't have to keep all the templates there or panels there, but whatever that you use more often, you can use it there. Here you will see the indices or the ticker symbols. So where I have put certain indices, you can edit these ticker symbols depending on which connection you are in. I will come back to the connections. Here by default, when you connect, you will also have, because if you are using the software for the first time, you get a trial where it connects to a particular data provider, and by default, these symbols are already available. But tomorrow, if you connect to a broker connection and these symbols are not part of that particular broker connection, you can delete them and add your own broker connection symbols there. Okay, and you can customize it. Here you will see a lock symbol which will lock the trading functionalities in case you are not in front of the system or you do not want to trade, but so you can lock the trading functionalities. Here you will see the connections. So you will see different connections that we have, different brokers that we are connected. So you can put them in the favorites here by clicking on star. If you remove this, it will go back. So whenever you do a connection, it will show that it is connected or not. So if at all you're connected to a particular broker or a vendor, data provider, I would suggest you to keep these connections on top so that at least you know what is the status of that connection. Next, you'll see the tickets which are related to your trading. So any trading related tickets or messages that will appear here. Here you will find the general setting of the application. I'm not going to go into the details of it, but it has all the features related to the different themes, how you can control the sounds, confirmations and warning, time zone settings. You can export the Excel data to Excel. Messengers, like you can enable the alerts to come onto your Telegram messenger. And then there are general hotkeys. So these are the hotkeys that you can use it to open certain panels and all those things. So if you press F1, the order entry buy will open all that things. So then there is a trading protection. Suppose you want to avoid over trading and you want to keep a tab on your trading. So you can also configure this as well. Here you will see the time, here you will see the help. So you can click here and reach us directly from here itself. So suppose you want to reach us on support, you can click on Telegram support and your Telegram support will open and you can message us from here. Okay. So this is a way to reach directly. Also, you can see the Telegram channel, YouTube channel, and Quantower Algo and other Twitter links as well. Here you will see your profile where you will see different licenses that are activated for you. So if at all your licenses are active, all these details will be visible with the number of days to expire. Okay, so there are a lot of other things. So let me start showing you how you can create your own screen. That is the first part of the application. So you will see that whenever you connect it to the platform, you already have a default template already available, but you can configure because we have kept something which is we think that we can showcase our platform features, but you may not be using them all of them. So you can configure your screen the way you want it. So let's say you want to configure the screen with the watch list. So you can have a watch list here. You can have the charts here. So if you want to see two charts at a time, you can have the two charts as well. I can duplicate this panel or I can open a separate panel. If I want to add my order book position, so I can just click here and the order book panel will open up here. So I can put this down here. Okay. Now I want to also put the option chain. So I can just put the option chain and drag it one inside the other. So I can see that you can see now I have a chart template as well as the chart panel as well as the option analytics panel. I can add more panels one inside the other. So I can just drag this and put it here if I want to. I can put this here or I can put it anywhere I want. Okay. So I can also duplicate this chart and make another chart available, or I can put this chart here. So this is a flexibility that you get at the time of designing. Once you create a bind, you will not be able to move them the way you want it. If you want to move them, you need to unbind them. So here again, so if you want to watch multiple watch list, you can add multiple watch lists here. So now that I have created a few panels together, okay, I can make a screen. So what I will do is I will bind these panels together. So I just go to the anywhere I can go. I don't have to go to a specific corner or something like that. I can click on create bind and drag my cursor into all the panels that are there. And it will allow me to create a bind. Okay. So now I have watch list, watch list, watch list, Nifty chart, one chart here, option chart, okay, or chart and another chart out here. I have a position, working order, trades, order placement strategies, event logs that are already there in a ready-made bind. So what I can do now, I can add watch list symbols here. When you are doing a trial for the first time, you will always connect to a data vendor, so you can add the data vendor symbols here. But if you're not connecting to the data vendor or you're connecting to your broker, okay, if you want to trade the markets, you have to connect to your broker and you have to use broker symbols only. It may be mapped to a data vendor symbol, but you have to use your broker symbols only. So I added some predefined symbols, but if I want to search for any symbol, say I want to search for Reliance, okay, I will get the symbols under every connection. So you can see that I have four connections open here: 5paisa, HDFC Sky, True Data, and Markets IQ. So when I search, I will get the symbols for different categories as well as segments, okay, under that particular connection. So I will add this. So when I add this, so earlier that I added was for a data connection. Now you can see that I've connected to 5paisa. So it will also show me buy sell also because it's a broker connection. Okay. So many a times we get queries like, I'm not able to see the trading functionalities connected while connecting. So you will be able to, that means you're not using the right symbol for trading. Okay. You can use it for analysis, but you're not using it for symbol. Now, another important functionality that you have here that I've added to the watch list, I can symbol link this watch list. So I can just make this symbol watch list colored red. I can make this symbol red. Okay. I can make this also red. Now what will happen whenever I click on the symbol, automatically the symbols will change to that particular color. So if I go to positions here and make it red, okay, if I have any trades, I make it red. So if I click here, automatically the chart will open for that particular symbol of that particular connection. So you can see that I have a connection of HDFC Sky, which is not available yet. We are very soon launching it. So you can see that whichever symbol that I've connected, it will automatically change the symbol. Okay, so you can have say two charts, one for 15 minutes and one for 30 minutes. So you understood that how you can create your bind now. So you can easily navigate. You can have multiple watch lists. You can have multiple charts. You can have your trading panel configured. So you can also see the option analytics panel as well here, right? So what you can do, you can simply drag the chart symbol to the chart, and you will be able to see the option chart as well. So simply drag the symbol, and you will be able to see the option chart. So it's as you can, so you have to design your screen the way you want in such a way that, you will be able to see all these things at a time, So if you're trading options, you want to see the charts, but at the same time, if you're not trading options, so what else you want to see? So you'll be probably watching the bank nifty chart or something like that. So you can come up with your own ideas and create your screen. Now, if I want to move the screen, like, okay, I want the option analytics to come here, I want to add new charts inside this. So the only way I can do is I need to unbind this. So which means that I'm creating, unbundling the entire thing, and I can then add more panels into it. Say, suppose I want a TPO chart here. I can just drag it and put it here. So maybe other panels like, say, market heat map. So I want to see the heat map here, and I can add some symbols out here. So I can get the heat map symbols out here. So that I've now unbinded them. So I can go back and create a bind again. Just go to create bind. Just drag the symbol, I mean the cursor across all the panels and create a bind. Now again, the bind has been created. Now what you can do, you can save this as a template. You can rename this bind. So you can say my test template or my test bind or whatever name that you want to give. So you'll be able to see the name here and then save this as a template. So if you already have this template and you're resaving that, you can replace the existing or you can save it as a new one. So when you give this name, say my test bind, you can also give any short name as well. So now this that I've saved this particular template, it will be available in the template section to view. So where you can see that we've given a short name. So you'll be able to see that my test template. One second. Okay, something is wrong here. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, it will appear here. So you will be able to see this, and whenever you want to open, you will be able to open this. So this is the first thing that you need to know about the platform. This will help you to create a platform structure. So the screens that you can design. So you can create multiple templates. And if you are having multiple screens, all you can do is you can just drag these templates or binds into a different screen, and you can leave it there. So what happens is whenever you close the application directly from here, and restart your application anytime wherever you save these templates. So suppose you have four screen monitors, like four monitors attached to your computer, and you have four different screens that you created. They will open up at the same place where it was there earlier. So you don't have to move them, yeah, this side and that side every time you open the platform. Okay. So you can create multiple panels, multiple binds, multiple templates that you can do. Okay. Next that you can do is you can save a lot of things as default. So again, when I say default, don't go into too many default settings. So it can probably cause things. So like say, for example, you created some settings that are there. Like say, for example, you added time frame, number of days, candle, and you have created some coloring of the candles differently that you want, or you want a high Kanashi candle or something. But every time you want that chart to open, you want that those type of things only to open every time. So what you can do is you can set this as default. Okay. Say, let's say I will set this, I will add one indicator, like say super trend, for example. Okay. And I will say set this as default. So what will happen? Every time I open a chart, the chart will open with the super trend. Okay. Another way to do it also is that you can save, you can say you can duplicate this panel, add whatever charts you want, say whatever indicators that you want. Okay. Let's say I want to add MACD, for example. Okay, and now you can save this as a template. So you can save as a template. Okay, I'll give template A. Okay, now what happens is when I let me remove this indicator as well and set this again as a default. Now when I open the chart, I will get the default chart. Okay, but what you can do, you could have created multiple templates for different type of studies with different type of studies. So what you can do is you can apply this template and this will be available. So you can easily switch over different time frame, different templates. So you can create them and make this available. Okay. So again, this is another structural thing that you need to understand. So uh, that is, you can look into this. Another way to look at some of the things that you can look at is in there is a default option available in every panel. Say, for example, you are watching a watch list with, I'm just putting only last bid and ask and change. But if you want to see OHLC as well, open, sorry, this is an indicator. So let me show you that later on. So you want to add any columns like open, high, low, and then make a template. Or you also want to add volume is already there, it's not there. So you want to add volume also. Okay. And now you want to set that as a template, it's default. You can set that as a default as well. So now what happens every time I open a chart, I mean, open the watch list, a column with all these columns will open up. So same thing that can be done for option analytics. So if you click on option analytics, so I have certain columns that are added. So if I don't want to see all these columns, I can set this as default. Okay. So this is a structure that you can use it. You can resize it once, or depending on how you do it. So you can just move around with this. If you want to see certain things, you can, if you're not trading or something, you can increase the size of a particular panel and resize them if you want. Okay. Okay, now I will go to the individual panels and some of the features that are there in each individual panel. So you have any doubts on how to create bind? So if you have any questions, I think I would like to clarify here itself. So let me check out some of the comments there. Can you please repeat once again? I'm not sure whether Ashwath, you understood now how to create a template or a bind? Okay, I think there are no much questions related to how to create a template, but one of the things that you need to learn first is this. Okay, so we already have YouTube videos, and one more thing that I would also like you to look at is if you are new to the platform, simply go to help.quantower.com. Okay, help.quantower.com, and you will be able to see the entire tutorial here with the videos and in a structured manner so that you don't have to uh, uh, go into bits and pieces, because there are videos that are probably in playlists. So if you go and spend about an hour or so, you will be able to understand what you can do with the entire platform. So there is step-by-step process, and the videos are also available along with the text content. Okay. So you can go to help.quantower.com and you can get a complete guide on how to use it. So let me proceed with the individual panels, and then I see some questions which are related to other panels. So I will start working on them one by one. Okay, so let's start with watch list. This watch list will give you a flexibility of adding the regular simple columns. These are all level one columns that we call it. So which comes from the data feed or the broker's feed by default. So there is no thing that we can do about it. Whatever data that comes in your watch list is available here. So open, high, low, close. Some of them may be calculations like say percentage change or something like that. But most of the columns are ready-made data that is available from the platform itself. I mean, from the data vendor or from the broker's symbols. Okay. Apart from that, let's say I will add some symbols here. Say I will add Nifty 50 symbols, or say I will add some future symbol itself because I think I would like to add some things. And let's see. Okay, Nifty future real. So I added some Nifty 50 symbols with the futures first month continuation symbols. So now you can see the regular data that is available. Apart from that, you can also add indicators. Okay. So what you can do is, let me delete them. I will show you what all indicators that you can add. Whatever indicators that are available here can be added to the watch list as well. Okay. So let's say some of the simple thing that you probably do is open like not open the I think a lot of people are doing looking at delta, so you can click on delta volume tracker. Okay, so when you add this indicator, there is an aggregation which is whether you want a 5-minute delta. So if you want a 5-minute delta, you just click on 5-minute and you will get the delta values updated here. Okay, since it's a calculation, it takes little time, but you will get the delta values that are updated here. Okay. Say another thing could be, say, simple moving average. Okay. Again, you can select the interval that you want. I'll again select 5 minutes. Another one can be RSI. Again, I will select 5-minute RSI. And you get the data updated here for the indicator values. Now, with this, you can do a lot more things in terms of how you can filter this watch list and create some alerts. So I will show you some basics, and after that you can experiment with this. But again, this is a system level scanner, so which means that your computer's resources will be used the most. So we recommend that you do not use too many symbols and too many indicators inside this. So otherwise, it may not perform the way it should perform. So when I go here now, first thing that I get is set up actions. In this that I've got filter and coloring options, actions. So let me show you what is filter is all about. So like want to filter something where the RSI is greater than 60. Okay. So you see only those symbols having a RSI greater than 60 will be visible. Okay. Or you want to filter symbols like say you want to filter symbols where the delta value is greater than say 100. So you'll see only those symbols that are having a live 5-minute delta values are above 100. So you know what exactly you are looking at. So at the same time, you can sort this according to the delta. You can sort this as per the percentage, as per the price, or depending on volume. So you can configure the way you want it. Like you can sort them accordingly. Okay. So in this is a live delta only. So the last candle or whatever the delta that is visible here. Now what you can do, you can filter this based on the prior information as well. So what you can do, I don't want to see the filtering of delta in a real time basis, but I want every 5 minutes, anything above 100, I want the delta to be visible here. So what I do is I go and offset by one, which means that only on a close basis this will filter only once in that particular interval. Okay, so otherwise it will. So there could be probably no delta values above 100 in that previous interval. So that is why it is not filtering it. Okay, so you will only see something which is this thing. Another way, I'll come back to the alerts so that you can make this thing available. So a lot of people look at open is equal to high. So you can create conditions in filter. So you can color them according to that so that all those things can be done. Or you want to see only symbols where open is equal to high or open is equal to low. So only those symbols you want to see. So you can filter them accordingly so that your list of symbols gets reduced drastically. Now, next option that you have is creating setup actions. So you can create alerts. So I want an alert when delta, say I create a delta positive, say 70, 80 or whatever. Okay. So what I do, I go here, write a condition, delta value greater than 80. And here now I have again an option whether I want this update every time 80 when it touches, I want the alert, or only at the close of the interval, I want an alert. Okay. So you can do that. Here you have multiple options. You can create message alert. So moment anything above 80, it will create a alert by way of message. Okay. So I think the alert is popped up somewhere. Just a second. Yeah, so I've created one bind which has a watch list with the delta values for settings. I have alert and I have a chart next to that. So if I click and I've colored them in such a way that I anything above 100 it will be colored in blue. Anything above below minus 100 will be colored in red or something like that. So it will be easier for me to understand what exactly is happening. So when I click here, again I have symbol linked them with green color. So the watch list is simply linked to the green color. And you will see that the delta values are available at the bottom. The chart is here. And the moment I click, the chart will open. So you can see that there is considerable selling that has happened right from the beginning of the market. And market corrected drastically here. And this was a fall of almost 4.727%. So similarly, you can click here. So any symbol. So if you get an alert here, you can click here because this is also symbol linked. Okay. So the moment you click, it will go to that particular chart and it'll open up and take a quick decision. So if you want to also see at the same time, say, let's say I will unbind this. And I also want to see what exactly the long-term trend of that chart as well. So what I will do is I'll add this chart again, duplicate this chart. And I will see that I want to see 1 year of data or 3 years of data with a daily interval. So at least I know what exactly the chart that I need to look at. Probably I don't need the delta here. So I will disable this because otherwise it will take a lot of information. But at least quickly I'll be able to glance through what exactly is happening with this particular chart. So whether it is breaking out. So if you see the Divis lab, so it is at the closer to the 52-week high or something like that. So this will be a quick view that you overview of that you will get it along with the other information. So I put this inside and I can recreate a bind and save this. And I just have to go and save this once again. Okay, so this is about how you can create these alerts and conditions, and you can create your screen more interactive, and you can decide what exactly you want with this particular thing. Okay, so next I will go to the chart functionalities. So you can click on chart. I will open the Bank Nifty chart, for example. So here what you have, here you have the intervals. Okay, whichever interval you can pre-configure them. You can save. We can click on star. Anything that you create, you can click on star, and it will become your favorite list. It will become okay. So here you have the number of days that you want to see the chart for. Here you have the type of chart that you want to see, and here also you'll see different type of charts like Heikinashi, range bar. These are aggregations that you can open up. Okay. Here you will see the indicators. So you can open up the indicator list, or you can also do that by way of right click, add indicators. Here you will see the symbol search. You can also do the symbol search from here. You can create an alert at any price. Okay, just for your information, this alert can be created only on the chart that are open, not on charts. Once you close the chart, this alerts won't trigger. So just for your information, because we do not have a server-side solution. Here you have all the drawing tools that are there. You can add these drawing tools into favorites. So suppose you want, say, what you call a flag marker or a price target. So you can add this to the favorites here and it will appear. Okay. So everything related to charts, I'm not going to go into deep into the regular feature that are there about the charts. So when you right click, you will see indicators. You can add overlay charts. So if you want to see on a bank nifty chart as well, you can do that overlays, or you can add option charts, add the money option charts or a straddle chart on top of it. You can do that. I will also show how to create straddle charts as well. So you can do all those things as overlays, and you can view them. There are a lot of other things that you can look at with the right click. So most of the things are available with the right click. Next is what is important for us is the unique feature that we have is the volume analysis tools. So at the bottom of your screen, you will see the volume analysis features. So you can see one magnifying glass out here. So you can click that, it will appear here. And by default, it's already there. So you don't have to do anything. So here, when you click, you will see a cluster chart. The candle, when you enable it, this will become a cluster chart or a footprint chart. Okay. So now again, we are not going to go into the details about these order flow charts. I think there are lots of videos already available, but I'm just showing you a brief about what is there here. So the left side of this particular candle. So it's a regular candle, right? The left side is the sellers who sold at market, and right side the quantities that was bought by the buyers at market. You will see some information like volume, delta, ratio high, ratio low at the bottom, then delta change. Okay. You can also get the statistics here. You can just click on time statistics and you will also see the information here. Okay. Next that you want to need to know is about how to configure this particular thing. So every panel that needs to be configured. So there is a settings available bottom right corner. You will see a gear icon. And this will give you a complete setting for the entire volume analysis panels. Like if it is a cluster chart, what all information you want to see, how you want to configure them, everything is available here in this particular section. Here you will see for the step profile, you will see for left profile, right profile, time statistics, time histogram, vWAP, and power trades. Okay. So if I want to add a vWAP here, I can just click here and enable the vWAP for 1 day. So automatically the vWAP will be drawn on the chart. You can see the vWAP is drawn on the chart. Okay. So if you want to do a vWAP for custom vWAP, so or we call it as, you also call it as anchor vWAP. So you can just click on custom vWAP and click at the area from where you want the vWAP to be calculated. It will automatically plot the vWAP. You can also do multiple custom vWAPs depending on the highs and lows you want to configure. You can do that. You can change the color of it if you want to. Okay. So, but to delete them, you need to click on those and then delete them. And to disable this, you'll have to click and disable. So you can do it for different intervals like 4 hours, 1 hour, any interval that you want, you can do that. Here also you see time histogram. So again, you'll see the volume, you can see the delta values. all that can be seen here. You can see if you want a cumulative delta, you'll get a cumulative delta. You want a delta, you get delta value. Or different types of analysis are available here. So you can see this information like this also. Okay. This is time histogram. Time and sales. So if you click on time and sales, you will be able to see the time and sales data. So every candle, what volume has happened at every price is visible out here. Then there is power trade scanner. So you can see the say 300 lots traded in say 5 seconds. So I will disable the cluster for the time being. I think there are many trades with 500. Let me make it with 500 lots. And here also, as it loads, let's look at other things. Like here you have right profile. So you can see the right profile here for current day or any date you want to. So here you can, when you put right profile or left profile, both are same. So only thing is you have the option of configuring. So you want a buy sell volume type of a visualization or delta visualization. So you can get this and you can color them according to your requirement as well. And this yellow is the point of control. So left profile and right profile both are same. Only thing is they're plotted either on either side of the chart. Now you can see the power trade scans. So you can see multiple scans that have come here where more than 500 lots are traded. So you could see that there are a lot of buying that has happened at these levels. Market, even though there are a lot of buying that has happened, market has not gone up, which means that there was large selling limit orders out here. Okay. So there are videos on order flow, so you can go and understand this. There are webinars that are already there on order flow. So you can look at those webinars. I'm just showing you how you can navigate the platform. So next is the step profile. So I want a step profile for every hour. I want to see the volume profile every hour. So I can do that. So you can see that every hour volume is plotted here like this. Again, I have the option of configuring this for delta or buy sell volume, all those things. So there are many things that you can go into the settings here. When you go to the settings of step profile, when you enable it, there are a lot of other options as well. So what kind of histogram size you want. You want the POCs to be extended or not. So like say, for example, like say, I will show you the POCs. Extend POC until intersection. So, you can extend these POCs so that market, you'll be able to understand what exactly is happening. So whether these levels are being broken or not. Again, you can do also the custom profile as well. So you can select an area and see the volume profile for a particular area. So just click on custom and select the area. 1 second. So I click on custom and say I want the volume profile only of this area. So I can just do that. So I will come to know where exactly the volumes are traded at different price levels. Okay. So any questions on order flow charts? Okay. So I think there are no specific questions on order flow charts, but there are lots of videos available on our YouTube channel. If you go to the webinar section, we have put those videos there. So you can look into that. So next, let me go to the option dynamics. Again, I'm not going to show how to use this particular tool because there are again videos available. But how to plot this option dynamics. So if you are looking at option dynamics, you need to plot this in a spot symbol or a cash market symbol. So I'll just add this Nifty 50 chart here, and I right click and ODX profile. So some of you are downloaded the trial for the first time, and if you do not see the ODX, just leave us a message on our support chat on Telegram with your email address. So we will activate the ODX indicator because by default it is not there in the trial. So we will activate this for you. So when you click here, so you will see the settings for this, and then when it is loaded, you will be able to see the values as well. But you have to remember that you have to plot this on a spot chart. Like if you're doing it for cash, if you're doing it for stocks, you'll have to use the cash market symbol. And if you're using for indices, you have to use the spot symbol of indices. So here you will see what kind of a volume. So if you look at this particular bar, you will see that all the calls have been bought. Whichever you see green, that means the calls are being bought up to what kind of a premium. So you will see that 6.96 crore. This strike is, you can see the strikes out here. So when you click on 24th 1,400, 6.96 crores premiums were bought. 5.52 were bought. Okay, at this strike, 21,300, there were 3.84 crores bought. So this profile is of the current last bar, whereas this one is the one which you click. So if you click here, you will come to know that you can see this particular candle where a lot of calls have been sold, but not much of put buying is also happening out here. So the more conviction you get where there is large amount of call buying and put selling, or you will see a large amount of call selling and put buying. So some of the days probably you will see here you can see maybe. I think I just plotted for 2 days, so it's not available. So yeah, so this is about the ODX. So if at all you are new to the platform, you're not seen the trial of, if you will not by default, you will not see the trial of ODX available. So you can message us and we will activate that for you. And also what you can do is you can watch videos on how to configure the ODX and different features that are available under ODX. Next, I will go to the trading functionalities. So if you're connected to the broker, so you'll also be able to trade from the platform. Right now, I'm not connected to a trading connection, but I will also show you a simulation one. So I can do the market replay and play this. Once again. Okay, so you can see that this is, I'm doing the replay of the market. So here you can place the orders. So suppose you want to place an order, you can click here on the mouse trading functionality. You select the quantities and just click on limit. Limit order is placed. If you want to modify, just simply drag and drop. You'll be able to modify the orders. Okay, if you want to place buy limit, you need to buy stop. If you want to, you can keep the cursor above the current price. Left click is for buy stop and right click is for sell limit. And if you keep the cursor below the current price, left click is for buy limit and right click is for sell stop. So if I want to place a buy stop here, I just right click, left click. And if I want to place a sell limit order, I right click. And if I click on sell order, I will sell stop, I will do this. So with this, automatically the different panels will settings will automatically enabled. So I can cancel orders all with one click. I'll be able to cancel orders. So these are functionalities that are available. Again, there is a video that is available for you to understand how exactly you can place the orders. So if I take a trade, say I do a market trade, it will be bought at market and you can see my P&L also visible here. I can sell at market. buy market, sell market. I can do it very quickly. Okay, so I can place. All I have to do is first select the quantity out here. Again, all these things can be configured as well. The quantities also can be configured. If you're trading to the extent of freeze quantity, you can configure these quantities in advance so that you can trade very quickly with in the multiples of the freeze quantities. So next is about option chain. So you can click here option chain and option charts. So I can create an option watch list as well. So I can create a strategy automatically here. So what I can do is suppose I want a straddle chart. I can just drag and drop these two symbols and I can save this as a straddle. Okay, I can give any name I want and I'll save this as a straddle. And I will be clicking on the chart to see the, 1 second. So here what you will see is that you will see a combined premium chart. So you can see the chart prices out here and also you'll be able to see the chart. I'm just checking why it is taking time to load. Just a minute, let it load. So here you can create multiple strategies the way you want. Just drag the symbol here and you can select the side. So you can make it a bull call spread or something. Okay, and you will have the symbols created. So yeah, the chart has come for straddle. So here you can apply the technical indicators, all those things you can do. Yes, any indicator that you want, super trend maybe. Okay, or you input a moving average or anything that you want, you can put this there. Uh, yeah, I think more or less I explained some of the important things, and we will also have one more session on Thursday. So in the meantime, if you have any questions, I will first look into the chat and then I will answer. I'll ask you to raise your hand and then you can ask your questions as well. So is this too late a license tick or otherwise included in the platform license? Only advanced plans have the data included. That data is a tick level. So you can use this data with any broker and automatically map them to the broker symbols as well. Only the advanced plan has that. The discount code is applicable only when it is available. So if you're taking it for quarterly or yearly, the discount code is available on the website so that you can get a discount, which is 15% discount that you're getting it over and above the discount that we give on 3 month and yearly subscription. And this is valid till the 31st of December. Uh, Unable to download and install the Quantower. Sanjeev, you can message us on our support chat and we will help you out in case you find difficulty. There could be a possibility that you have to download the .NET 7 framework and install it. When you install it, you get that option. You can simply go to the site and then download and install, and it will automatically do. Okay, so there are other questions. Major focus of the platform is options with flexibility with other asset classes. And so major focus of the platform is for the full-time traders. So if you're not a full-time trader, probably this will reduce the scope of usage a lot. Maybe, but if you're a full-time trader trying to identify the stocks or something, or trying to trade the markets, whether it is futures, options, this is a platform that you need to have because if you're trading full time, you also need the speed at which you can execute the trades as well as analyze the market data. Next, I'll go to the other section. 1 second. Where to look for PCR data? We have different visualization of PCR. So you can go to options surface. You go to say Nifty 50 again. And we have a feature called options surface. Again, you can check this on the YouTube for the video. In this, there is a PCR visualization. So you'll be able to see the PCR of across every strike and how it has moved over a period of time. Okay. So you can use this particular uh, study or the indicator to plot the PCR as well. How to have multiple charts open in different windows? I think I've already shown how exactly you can do that. Is CPR is available? Yes, CPR is available in the indicators. How to add percentage delta in watch list? I think we do not have this indicator currently, but we will discuss with our team for to add this particular indicator. Delta percentage is not available. This is a PCR visualization, so you can check the video about this to understand how you can use this particular data. How to plot delta, I think I already shown on the charts, so you can see the histogram. I have a question about scanner, so you can ask a question later on, Akash. Does it have a straddle chart? Straddle breakout chart, I'm not sure what exactly you're talking about, but we have straddle charts. I already shown you the chart, straddle chart, and you can apply technical indicators there. Can we learn about what is available in option dynamic indicator and killer trader suite? Option dynamic, I think we already have a few videos there. I think there is a playlist already available regarding option dynamics. So you can, if you are new to the platform, you can ask us to activate the option ODX indicators and you can check it out. I think I suggest you also look at the video first before that. And killer trader indicator is, yeah, they are available, but in case you want to use them, you also need to get a training from killer trader, the Abhishek. So you can reach out to him. If you want any contacts, you can let us know. We will provide you. How to save changes in which we do the current chart. So you have to just go and save the chart templates. So that is the way to go about it. You can get any time frame, no problem. So if you are using any interval, so you have the option, go to select the time in seconds. So you can go for 5 seconds for say 3 days or 1 day, whatever. You can get the chart. Can I get the recording of this webinar? I think there are already webinars there already. So I've not shown anything different, but I want to show this because if you have any questions, I can answer them. So if you want to see the old webinars, there are already many webinars there in the webinar section. In fact, there are many more things that you can learn with the webinar section. Free use limit for Quantower chart. There is no limit on number of chart that you can open in a free version, but you have, if you want to use free version, you can add only 2 indicators at a time. So delta scanner trail, not sure what is your question. Admin name, you can ask a question later. Yes, you can apply the order flow for range profiles. So you just range profile range charts are there. So you can range bar charts. You can apply the order flow for that as well. So how to show delta alert? So see, there are delta already scanners. I think we shared already the template there in Telegram. So this template has been configured already to get alerts. So whenever there is an alert, you will see the in the alert section, not this panel. One second. I'm not sure that I closed it. One second. Yeah. So here you get the alerts there. So when you click here, the alerts will, you can see the chart for that alert as well. Please tell me odd new, add new indicators when they are available. I'm not sure what new indicators you're talking about. Can we trade Forex as well? Currently, we do not have Forex data in the Indian version, but I think we are adding very soon more data content as well. Free trial is already available. When you download and install it, you get 5 days free trial with the live data. Is depth history available? What do you mean by depth history? Market depth history? No, market depth history is not available. You can get the market depth with the broker connection. So with certain brokers, you get the market depth up to, with 5 paisa, you get up to 20 level depth, but history is not available. The demo is free for 5 days. Do we have IV chart for stocks? Yes, you can add any futures chart. You can add the IV chart as well. IV. All this delta, gamma, theta, vega, all this is available. On the option chart, you need to add them. Okay. Will it require API to log in? It depends on the connection. So if you are using Kotak, you need API keys. So you need to apply for Kotak Neo API keys. They're free, but you need it. If you are trading with Dun, you don't need the API keys. I think only with the Kotak you need API keys, and if there could be some of the Symphony enabled brokers want you to connect only through API keys. We do not support Zerodha at the moment. Okay. Delta scanner trial. When you connect to Delta, you will all be able to connect to Delta as well. Okay. Jainam broker is enabled with the platform. You can, if you are connected to Symphony, you will be able to connect Jainam as well. Just leave us a message and we will help you to configure it. Okay. I think you need a Symphony login for Jainam, but we will be able to provide that access. ICSI Direct is not available. The list of brokers are already available on our website, and most of the Symphony brokers will be able to connect. Very soon, we'll be adding the full list of Symphony brokers that could be available. No, free trial of Killer Trader is not available. New ODX indicators are, we will let you know when it is available. I think it will be available end of this month or maybe early Jan. Is there a plan to introduce advanced server side scanner? As of now, I cannot tell you, but yes, we would like to, but as of now, I can't tell you. You can trade commodities also from the platform. So yeah, I think I've covered most of the questions. If you have any questions, you can raise your hand. Akash, you can ask your question. The
Hello, sir.
list of brokers are already there. Shunya, we do not connect. All those brokers that we connect are already on our website. Apart from that, if you can ask your broker whether they support Symphony XTS, if they support Symphony XTS, we can support you. You can trade from our platforms.
Sir, I have a question.
Mhm. Yeah, continue.
Sir, I downloaded this software and I tried it for 2, 3 days. I was looking for a scanner like TC 2000, where you can do server side scanning instead of
Yeah.
adding all the products on our watch list. Is that possible now?
No, not possible. At the moment, not possible.
Okay. I mean, sir, I mean, this software is, I was just want to thank you. This software is really great. I think this is the only feature which is missing here because I think there is no such scanner in Indian market like you have TOS and TC 2000 in US market. I mean,
Yeah, we are working on it, but I cannot tell you any timeline. But certainly it will be available in the future. But as of now, it is not.
okay,
So I
thank you,
can
sir.
only
Thank you.
tell you what is available right now. So
Yes, yes.
okay.
Sir, one more question. That there is one basic package. Once you go to manage account to purchase, there is no description. What does the basic package means, and how it differs
Okay.
from the elite package?
Okay, fine. I'll just explain to you. There is everything available. Okay, I'll show you maybe 1 second.
Thank you, sir.
If you go to our pricing page, you will see the feature matrix. You simply click here. You will come to know what all is available in every package. Okay. So what is available in free version? What are the limitations of the free version? What is the limitations of the Quantower Lite package? And what is available in advanced package? Everything is available for you to understand.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So just one other information. So if you are looking at anything related to order flow or anything related to Delta, you must have an advanced package, one of the four advanced packages, depending on what you trade. If you're only trading index futures and options, you can go for index only package. If you're trading the cash market as well as index futures and options, as well as currency, you can go for equity package. If you're only trading commodities, you can go for commodity. And if you want to or access for all, so you get equity and commodity package. This Quantower Lite will work only with brokers data and also with any feature that works with 1 minute and above historical data. So for example, you can get regular chart with anything with 1 minute and above. You can get option analytics, you can use it, no problem. You can use TPO charts, you can use dome surface, you can see trading signal package. All these things can be worked with the basic package. But if you want anything related to tick level historical data, you must have advanced packages. And the data is included in that. When you're subscribing, for some reason, if you're getting error, just leave us a message on our Telegram support or WhatsApp support chat, and we will respond to you very quickly. Okay. So, Amit, you can ask a question. Amit Singh. Okay. In the meantime, Darshan Kumar, you can ask a question. Darshan, are you there?
Yeah, could you just show the help page that you had shown earlier? I am still not able to find it on the website. The web help page.
Which one?
Uh,
Help content. Okay, sure.
help content. Yes, yes.
Yeah. So go to help.quantower.com.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Help.quantower.com. Don't go to .in.
Yeah,
.com for the help, but for the software related things, the Indian market, you need to go to quantower.in. Okay. Okay.
okay. Thank you.
Amit, if you have a question, you can ask. Okay. Any other questions? Yeah, you can ask on chat as well in case you are Admin, yeah. You can ask your question, admin. I don't know your name. Maybe you can tell your name and
हेलो
ask your question.
हेलो
Yeah.
सर
Yeah, Amit. Yeah.
मेरा हेलो
Yeah.
हेलो
Hello, I can hear you. आप पूछिए क्वेश्चन.
हाँ मुझे मेरा क्वेश्चन था जो का आपका जो एडवांस प्लान है वो उसका फ्री ट्रायल हमें मिलेगा क्या
जी.
और हेलो एडवांस प्लान जो है आपका
हाँ.
इंडेक्स इंडेक्स इक्विटी एंड इसका फ्री फ्री ट्रायल वहाँ में
हाँ,
मिलेगा
वो जो अभी जो हमारे पास 2 एड ऑन प्लान्स है, दोनों के लिए पहला आपको एडवांस प्लान लेना ही पड़ेगा.
नहीं
ओके.
नहीं एडवांस प्लान एडवांस बोलिए एडवांस प्लान का मुझे फ्री ट्रायल चाहिए फ्री ट्रायल
क्या
एडवांस
चाहिए?
प्लान का फ्री ट्रायल 7 दिन का एडवांस प्लान का फ्री ट्रायल मिलेगा क्या
आपको
7 डेज
एडवांस प्लान अभी जब भी आप डाउनलोड करके इंस्टॉल करते हैं तो आपको 5 दिन का एडवांस प्लान का ही फ्री ट्रायल मिलता है.
ओके ओके और मुझे वो डेल्टा स्कैनर उसमें मिलेगा
सब कुछ मिलता है उसके साथ, पूरा मिल जाता है 5 दिन के लिए. ओनली ओडीएक्स का जो किलर ट्रेडर हम ट्रायल देते नहीं है, बट ओडीएक्स का ट्रायल देते हैं. बट उसके लिए आपको, आपने एक बार इंस्टॉल करके रजिस्टर कर लिया तो उसके बाद
ओके
हमको आपके ईमेल आईडी मैसेज कीजिए, हम इमीडिएटली आपको ओडीएक्स एक्टिवेट कर देंगे ट्रायल का.
अभी मुझे इंस्टॉल करना है तो मुझे डायरेक्ट लिंक कहाँ से मिलेगा ये अभी मुझे आज ही
क्वांटावर
कल
डॉट
से
इन
मुझे
पे जाना. क्वांटावर डॉट
ओके
इन
सर
वेबसाइट. हाँ जी.
कल से मेरा फ्री ट्रायल चालू होगा
हाँ जी, जैसे रजिस्टर करते हैं आपको 5 दिन का ट्रायल चालू है.
यस सर थैंक यू सर थैंक यू
इधर से डाउनलोड करना है, क्वांटावर डॉट इन
ओके
डाउनलोड्स.
ओके
ओके.
ठीक है सर मैं अभी गोचर यूज कर रहा हूँ और आपका ये
ओके.
फीचर मुझे फिल्टरिंग का स्कैनिंग का बहुत अच्छा लगा तो
हाँ जी, हाँ जी,
स्ट्रेटजी
आप
मैं
डाउनलोड कीजिए और आपको ट्रायल मिल जाएगा, नो प्रॉब्लम. ओके.
नो ठीक है थैंक यू वेरी मच
ओके, अश्वथ, यू कैन आस्क योर क्वेश्चन. अश्वथ.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
या.
Sir, I was just going through the app for the past 2 days actually. Like, I just have a doubt. Like, when I wanted to switch over to the, for example, like 4 to 5 charts at a time, I need to open it in a new Windows. Okay, is there a option possible?
न्यू विंडो.
Yeah, for example, like if you can take trading view, right? Like when you have 3 or 4 tabs open in parallel, like we have it open, right? Similar to
You
that,
can
like
have as many charts you want. You can put one inside the other. You can see my screen.
yes, sir. Yeah, sir. Like how did you join them both together?
To open a chart,
Okay,
just drag it to the panel inside.
okay. Like together we can. Okay,
Yeah, so you can
sir.
create
And
any panel, you can just simply drag it one inside. That is exactly what I was teaching you in the first for 10-15 minutes, because this is very important for you to understand. So the flexibility of the platform is all about this. So you can quickly switch to, and you can have different, and even if you want to do like say entire thing like this, again, one set of symbols for Bank Nifty, another set of symbols for Nifty. So you can have another set of things side by side. You can see all these things. So I
okay,
can
sir.
just
Okay.
drag it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, and see, I could see in my bind actually, like I was just using a default bind. I have never tried to create a
Yeah.
new bind so far. But in that actually, like whether I can, is there an option to create a multiple watch list? See, I'm creating a watch list with a name. That is showing when I'm clicking on the three, I mean like
You
three
can
cross
create
symbols at
as
the
many
top.
watch lists you want. So you can just simply, again, the same concept. You can have as many watch lists you want.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, so go through the help content, help.quantower.com. It has a full content related to how to create binds and templates. So you read that properly, and then you see we have put one default template because that is to showcase what all features we have. Okay, that not
Okay.
necessarily your requirement. Okay, so your
Mhm.
requirement
Yes.
is your what you want to see. So our platform is completely flexible for you to create the thing that the way you want to use it. You will not get a better way of
Okay, sir.
using
It
it.
is.
anywhere else. The kind of flexibility that you get. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yeah, I'll try to go through them. Sir, and one more thing, I was just having an doubt regarding the light option. See, sir, in the light option, whether do we will we be having delta indicators
No,
the delta
no.
option to see?
So the delta indicator is calculated based on the tick level historical data. The light package
Sir,
does not have tick level historical data. It has only history of 1 minute and above interval.
okay, sir, just one doubt about it. I was just having some connection issues earlier. Like, what is the main difference between like the tick and the when you're saying a tick, right? Like, what exactly is that specifying to?
Tick data. Tick data is what is tick data? So you are on the chart, right? Say, suppose I am seeing the chart.
Mhm.
You see, this is the tick. This is the chart, right? Okay.
Yes. Mhm.
So every tick, like if you are having an advanced package, okay,
Okay.
you will have an access to all the ticks that are traded with what volume is traded, time, date, and size.
Okay, sir. Okay.
If it is light version, you will not get an access to this in the historical mode. Live data you will get it, but historical mode you don't get it. That is why you will not be able to even if you have access to the delta package, you will not be able to get the delta values.
Okay, sir. Okay. Okay. So that lot
Okay.
sizes or something will not be popping up. That's it. Okay.
Yes, that's right. Okay.
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 Thanks.
I think yeah. So you can ask Amit. You have any questions still? Jackie Ahuja, you can ask your question.
Yeah, hi. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. So actually, I'm using Quantower free trial since 2 days,
Mhm.
and I just gone through the video of how to apply the scanner of open low and open high. So
Mhm.
I applied that, but like on in the live market, actually I was not getting the alerts or the color coding which I had seen on the recorded
Okay, so
video.
I just for this thing, so maybe what you can do is you can uh, did you add open and high columns in that?
No, not the columns.
Yeah, you must have the open, high, low columns in the open, high and low columns should be there in your watch list.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, that
Open
could be an
high and
issue.
open low.
That could be an issue. If there is an issue still tomorrow, you can message us and we will check it.
Okay, okay. Because tomorrow is the last day of my free trial, but definitely I would be try. So most probably by tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I'll be going for the package as well.
Okay.
The 3,000 package, which includes the commodity and the index and FNO everything.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
So
leave us
and
a message if there is an issue, but I think that could be one of the reason. I cannot tell you 100% right now, but if you have not put those three columns, I'm sure that could be one of the reasons.
okay, okay. And so last thing. Hi,
Mhm.
Jagya.
Yeah, I can hear you. Continue.
Yeah, if in case if I put a request for ODX trial today by the email, so will it be
You
activated
don't have to
tomorrow?
email anything to us. We are on available on chat. Okay.
Okay,
So Telegram channel, Telegram
okay,
support is Quantower India support is our Telegram ID.
okay,
And WhatsApp is 7400007514 is our WhatsApp number. But yeah, you can message us on Telegram. Since you've already
okay,
come to webinar through Telegram, I'm sure you have a Telegram access, so you can message us
yeah,
there, and we will
okay,
and give us your email ID, and we will activate it
okay. No
immediately.
problem. Sure,
Okay.
sir. I'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you,
I'll
sir.
be there. Someone will be there in the support chat, so we can
Okay,
activate that for you. Okay.
great,
So
great.
any
No
other
problem.
questions?
No, sir. Thanks a lot, sir.
Yeah, thanks. Okay. So Adarsh, you can ask your question.
Yeah, hi, sir. Good
Hi.
evening. Yeah, I just wanted to ask if we have that chart raise volume profile, like whatever the candles are visible on the screen, can we have volume profile for that part only?
Individual chart, this particular. Every candle-wise volume profile you're talking about?
No, the candles which are displaying currently on my screen, like it automatically adjusts according to the screen candles that are shown.
I'm not able to understand your question. So volume profile you want, okay?
Yeah, I mean, we have volume profile for a section of our hourly volume profile, but do we have volume profile for the candles that are currently on my screen? Like
So you can do that, right? So you can use whichever, suppose you do this for, okay, so you cannot do it for right profile. Yeah, your minimum is 15 minutes that you can do.
yeah, okay. So minimum is 15 minutes.
Yeah, so you cannot choose your interval on the right profile, but minimum is 15 minutes. Yes.
Oh.
Okay.